Hey guys, I'm good. James here. Welcome back to another episode of StoneVania. And well, I would have done a normal intro of like, hey, we're gonna be doing the redstone farm today because that's what we were supposed to do this episode. And well, I just kind of revealed it. We were supposed to do that this episode. So what happened was I was AFKing here overnight at the starter base. The simple, technical, automated redstone, terrific and efficient, resourceful, basic, accessible, secure, expandable. I had to call it starter base because some Vanians thought that I didn't have a starter base, so I'm calling this the starter base. Already says home sweet home. So, anyways, so I was just AFKing here, hoping to get some more redstone stock so we could, make sure this is all filled up with redstone and we could start doing some auto crafting. But there's a problem. I come to sugar boxes. Nothing. I check this chest. Nothing. I check the hoppers. Nothing. I checked inside here. The crafter. There is nothing. So I opened this chest. But what both says lol. And this says #1 by Locky. And this is what this says. That one Grinch James. Don't know why I'm called that. I told you not to mess with Christmas and you did anyways. Now I have taken all of your redstone, but I am not a monster. So I have hidden it away somewhere safe. All you need to do is follow the clues to find where it is all tucked away. And I'll read the rest of this when I can. But the problem is, I thought it just says he stole the stock. So I was like, oh, he stole the stock. So how come there's no redstone? I go in the free cam. I fly down here. And this is what he did. There are slabs. Slabs. And missing string, I believe. Yeah, I think there's missing string. In the witch farm. He touched my redstone. He touched my redstone. Well, I guess my farm. This isn't really... he touched both the farm and redstone. So, I do need to get my stock back. And I need help. Because this says riddles. And I'm not good with riddles. So, I had to contact my business partner. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Because, yeah. I'm going to cut this in here. I also don't know who the Grinch is. I don't know why I'm being called the Grinch in this book. So hopefully we can figure this out. Hey, Graham.
Hi, James.
I have good news and I have bad news.
All right, I like good news. What's the good news?
The good news is I am getting things already set up so things can be fully automated. I'm getting 64 of everything so we could have things run smoothly.
I love it. Love everything about it.
Bad news is I'm getting blamed for a crime I didn't commit.
Well, that's bad news.
And because of that, you might want to check our redstone stock.
What happened to our redstone stock?
This chest right here will explain.
I see an LOL and a lot of wood.
Yeah.
Wood is not redstone, James.
So while you're reading it, in short, apparently there's a Grinch that looks like me, that messed with Locky's Christmas tree.
I see.
And I AFK'd here overnight, trying to get some more stock so we can get everything's automated. And apparently before I AFK'd, Locky showed up. Says so in the book. I haven't read the riddle yet myself.
Okay.
I just knew I needed someone smart. So he touched the farm. He put slabs in the witch farm.
He messed with our farm.
He messed with our farm. So I mean,
That ominous lightning strike happened at the perfect time for that.
yeah. One thing is he did not touch V's. We still have a bit, but that's only two
Okay.
chests.
Yeah, that's not very much. We had a lot more than that.
Yeah, but I still feel like we still need to get a redstone back, because if we let this like go, he might try to steal more.
Yeah. Not only do we need to get our redstone back, we need to retaliate.
Yes, I 100% agree. Because
Okay. So I was listening to you, so I didn't really read the riddle. Let's read it together. I'll read it out for you, I guess. Here.
Yeah.
If there are 4 sheep, 2 dogs, and 1 shepherd, how many feet are there? That's not even a riddle. That's just a math problem.
I don't think we have a book and quill to even write down our answers. Yeah, I don't keep up here.
Do you have? I know we need a feather. I have a book.
Oh, then I went down there.
You literally had sugar cane in here.
Oh, I did?
Yes. All I need now is a feather.
You would think I would have a feather.
You literally have a chicken farm at your base. I'm using that word very loosely.
This is a starter base. It says the acronym's on the right here.
I've read the acronym.
I see a pig. I'm looking for a chicken now.
Same.
I don't want to go all the way to my base. What does the riddle have anything else to it?
It's just a math problem. It's not even a riddle. It's a math problem.
Does it not have
Here,
more?
It tells us where the next riddle is.
How about this? Let's keep the books on us. If we find a chicken on the way there, we'll go.
Okay. So if there are 4 sheep, that's 16. 2 dogs, 24, and 1 shepherd, 26. How many feet? There are 26 feet.
There we go.
You know, we could have just done that to begin with and saved ourselves all that trouble. The next riddle is at 1175, 131, 149.
Okay, 11. Oh, we are.
1175, 149.
We are. I don't know where the closest place to that is. Let's say the closest is the shopping district. Let's go there and
probably pretty close. Okay, so before that,
all right.
Because of how far we're going to be flying a lot, we'll swing by my base. I got some Flight Duration 3 rockets we can use.
Perfect.
Swing by your base and grab a feather, did you?
No.
Of course not. Why would you do something useful?
Hey! I thought you would have a feather.
I do not.
How do you not have a feather?
I don't kill chickens.
Oh, do you have a...
I trade for golden carrots.
Oh, do you have rockets?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I just saw my inventory.
I just gave you 2 stacks. Of course I have rockets.
I'm not paying attention, and I forget my base. I was almost went for the portal. I forget how close I live.
All right, the first answer is 26. Okay. So now, let's head to the shopping district, and then we'll go from there. That's the most central location.
Yeah, because we're still far out. How far throughout the server do you think we're going to have to go?
I don't know. Depends on how much of a madman this guy is.
Yeah, and I thought I was. Okay. At 3. Oh, we're at 11.
All right, so the chords are 1175 and 149. That's actually really close to here.
Yeah. We just have to find
right,
49.
So this is 1175.
It's at the rocket, isn't it?
Probably. 1175. And then the Y value is 131.
It's in the rocket.
Yeah.
I found it. Yep.
Number 2. If you multiply this number by any other number, the answer will always be the same. What number is this?
0.
Obviously.
Okay, that was easy. What the? I just realized is the answer to the riddles gonna lead us to different chords to where redstone stuff is?
I'm going to kill him. Our next riddle is at 7401 and 1269.
74. Oh, gosh, we were just like close to that.
No, we weren't.
And we were at
we were at negative like 3000.
Oh, wait, is this positive 7?
This is all positive. There's no negatives here. This is all positive. Positive 7401 and 1269.
The only thing I could think of is that could possibly be like where Dadman and Locky base.
Are they that positive?
I'm assuming positive is over there, so I'm assuming they're closer to that chord.
Okay, do you know how to get to them from the portal area? Okay, you lead the way then.
Hey, I'm useful. I thought you called me useless.
I wouldn't necessarily say you were useless.
You said it. All right.
At this particular moment, you're not useless.
We just fly over there until we see like some pink purple carpet. Yeah, it should take us to Locky's base. I mean, he did do it, so maybe it would be his base that we would find the next riddle in.
Well, he's got negative here on the, but it should be close-ish.
We have 52.
Yeah, 52 and negative 21 though, and we need to be positive. All right, follow me. Keep up.
Gotcha. I totally missed the rocket spam. I can't spam my rockets. These rockets are insane. We're faster.
We went too far.
Yeah, so.
It was what, 1269?
That's what you said. I'm missing something. I'm at the core 74. I'm at 7405 I'm at 74 and at 1269.
Yeah, that's where the chords say, but there's no way.
What's the possibility that he messed this up somehow? Like one of these is supposed to be a negative.
Quite good. Because, yeah, no, this is 7401, 1269, and 71. Yeah, no, that's... I'm there in free cam mode, and there's nothing here, so... God damn it. It's at the Christmas district. I'm already there. Do you have any building blocks? I might let the polar bear out here if I just break in.
I have stone.
That'll work.
Wait, it's a fence gate. Why are you breaking in?
Oh, there's a gate. Number 3. What number gets smaller if you turn it upside down? 9.
I was thinking, that actually made me have to think real quick.
All right, so good news is we got the chords 26, 0, and 9, which is, pretty close to 0, 0, 0 and all that. But
we can't trust
my Elytra has had like it's got 105 durability.
I have 136.
So yeah, we should be fine if we take the
Polar Express.
top way back. Yeah, we'll take the Polar Express back. Shut that on your way out.
See, what happened to the tree is what I'm getting blamed for.
What happened to the tree?
Someone turned off the lights. Look, they fixed the bushes. The bushes were dark. They fixed that.
Okay. So the next riddle is at 61, 68, 43, and 41, 91. What level are we on right now?
6179, 4187.
Hang on. 61, 68, and 41. Okay, so it's at this level.
61 what again?
61, 68. Number 4.
Why was it that easy?
Because he didn't want to mess with haunted space and didn't want to walk through it all. Riddle number 4. A horse was tied to 5-meter rope. Its foot was 15 meters away. Oh, sorry. A horse was tied to a 5-meter rope. Its food was 15 meters away, but the horse could still eat. What was the rope tied to? The food?
I think I thought this would be like about meters, but if it's tied to anything, it would be tied to its stable, because that's where it can eat.
A horse was tied to a 5-meter rope. Its food was 15 meters. So its food's still 15 meters away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Food was 15 meters away. The horse could still eat. What was the rope tied to? See, this is a riddle.
Yeah. He really got us with the other math questions. So, okay. So, the horse is tied to a 5-meter rope, right?
Yeah.
And the food's 15 meters away, but you can still eat it. What is it tied to? That's the question right there. It's what is it tied to? So if it can still eat its food, then it wouldn't be... My only answer is a stable, because it could be tied to a 5-meter rope.
But its food is 15 meters away from it.
But it can still eat it. And how logical is he trying to be here? Because you could probably put a rope around a horse, but it can't, but not have it tied to anything. Is that the question? Because it doesn't say what the horse is tied to. It's just that it's tied to a rope.
Horse was tied to a 5-meter rope. Its food was 15 meters away, but the horse could still eat.
This could be a stretch, but could it be nothing? Because it's tied to a rope, not tied down to anything else.
If we say the answer is nothing, which that's the only thing that makes sense, nothing would be 0, which would still give us a coordinate. Any other answer we come up with isn't going to give us a coordinate. So yeah, the original book does say each riddle will give you 1 digit of the coordinates you need to get to. That has to mean that first riddle has to be a 2.
Yeah. Let's keep 26 in there just to be safe. But 2, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave it as 26, but it basically has to be a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or he broke his rule on the first riddle.
Yeah.
Okay. Next riddle. 33, 92, and 29.
So I'm more hopeful about this because we had to go through Lint's portal to find this.
Yeah.
So I'm like 80% sure that the chords aren't wrong. And in fact, that 8% actually turned to a 0% once we found out that it was wrong again. We talked to Loki and the Z was missing a negative once again. So here's some footage of us killing Lint.
It was scary.
Alright.
I'm ready to die.
And now we're off to go get our next riddle.
22, 26, or something like that. 22, 29. Oop, I went too far.
Oh, I see a chest. Number 5.
All right.
Also, this is the first time I'm seeing like a dead jungle tree in Minecraft. Alright.
Where are you?
Oh, of course I find this one.
What is it?
If that one guy James had 5 daughters and each of these daughters had a brother, how many children would that one guy James have?
If you had 5 daughters and each of the daughters had 1 brother,
Yeah, had a
that'd
brother.
be 10. I thought these were supposed to give us 1 digit though.
If Alan James had 5 daughters and each of these daughters had a brother, it would be 10.
Yep. Okay, I'm putting in 10. We already have a 26, so
Yeah. Which could be a 2.
that's right. That could be a 2.
Okay.
Where are we going?
If this is right, then 2,635, 607.
I mean, Lint is at 2775 and positive, and 981. Those are both positive. So that's actually pretty close to Lint if they are both positive.
Do we give Lynn a try since we're closer to that base?
Okay, we'll give Lint a try.
You know, that's what I hate. We were just at Lynn's.
I know.
So if this is actually Lynn's, we're gonna retaliate real hard.
I mean, that was always going to happen, but okay. And what's the Z? I found it.
If it's another James question, give it to me.
If 2 is company and 3 is a crowd, order 4 and 5.
So, okay, if 2 is company, 3 is a crowd, what's 4 and 5?
Yeah.
4 would be a barbershop quartet.
Nah, it's 9. It's 9.
How do you got 9?
4 plus 5.
Oh.
And now we have a problem.
Oh, what's the problem?
The last riddle is in my inventory.
You've been a part of the riddle this entire time?
No. That's what the book says.
You're kidding.
So the last riddle is in Lockie's inventory.
We're not in the same time zone.
I know, that's the problem.
Alright, so for the viewers, it's actually the next day, well, a few days after the first thing. We talked to Lockie and we couldn't figure out a schedule. So Lockie told us that it would be at his base. Honestly, we probably should start this clip at his base, but we just both are at the shopping district, so yeah.
Also, James, I had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know the riddle about your children?
Oh yeah, we said it was 10, but
it was 6, not 10.
How?
And the first riddle has to be 2 because it's only giving us 1 digit per riddle. So I'm just gonna change that to 2 as well.
All right. So how's the kid one 6?
They have 1 brother for the 5 daughters because the 1 brother is a brother to all of them because that's how siblings work.
You know what? I feel stupid. We'll go to Lockie's now. This looks like something.
Oh, I see a book here. Last one. It appears we came to the right space. It appears we came to the right place.
Yep. Okay. What's our final riddle?
Riddle number 7. If there are 15 crows on a fence and the farmer shoots a third of them, how many crows are left on the fence?
This is another math one.
Looks that way, yep. Now see, 0. Because the other 10 are gonna fly away.
Wait. So that's it's logistical, not actually mathematical.
It's a logistical, non-mathematical one.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 5 because there's 15. You shoot down a third of them.
You shoot a third of them, that would leave 10, but the other 10 are gonna fly away, so there's none left on the fence. All right, so I put that one in, and then let's see what second page on this one says. One last thing. Minus the first part of the coordinates is a minus.
So he actually knows what a minus is.
One last thing, dash. The first part of the coordinates is a minus. Oh, so the first part. Okay. So the first part of the coordinates is a minus. So we have 2090690. I'm gonna have to say that that almost has to be negative 2090, 690, because how you break it up any other way? Because if you tried to break it up, he wouldn't start a coordinate with a 0, right? So we can't do 209.
Mm-hmm.
So if we did 20, that'd be 90,690. Then I really would have to kill him. So it has to be, yeah, it has to be negative 2090, positive 690. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay. The question is, who's closer to that location? It has to be a location on the server from how the other riddles kind of went.
You would think it would be close to something or someone. So let's hang up. I'm just jumping into our Discord here and checking our chords.
Oh no.
That one guy, James, negative 2074, positive 716.
You're kidding.
It's at your pace, bro.
There's no way. There is no absolute way.
You know, the hilarious thing is, if you actually spent any time at your base, you probably would have found it.
Here's the crazy thing, is that the fact that it is at my base, probably at my base, it's him. It's the fact that he actually remembered to put a negative.
He kind of did. Well, he did because but he put it in the last one. Probably so that as we were like halfway through, we wouldn't figure it out.
What's the why?
There was no why.
It can't be under us, can it? Ah, it's
There it
all
is.
here.
Okay, so maybe you wouldn't have noticed if you were actually at your base, but
Yeah, because
they did bury it.
I wouldn't have. I don't think I would.
You wouldn't have thought to dug it up, yeah.
Or terraform this area.
Okay, so the good news is we found our stock,
Yes.
and now we need to figure out what we're gonna do to retaliate, because I don't like that I got dragged into this because of his war with you.
War of the Mean One that for some reason believes he's me. Yes.
So we are absolutely retaliating to this. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we will figure that out. But for now, at least we found our stock, and we can go from there.
And retaliation is what we will have on you, you grumpy old man. I mean, I'm not wrong here. His shop says Old Man Lockie's Terracotta Kiln. I think I'm saying that right. And it says get off my lawn with a crossbow because his new shop has keep off the grass. So anyways, we're at the shopping district, and you might be wondering why. Because we solved the riddle, so that means we have the redstone to, automate everything and get all completed, right? Well, I wanted to show you guys this. This is a redstone food truck, I believe, and it sells redstone. It even has some profit. So why is this a problem? You guys might be thinking, James, you made this off camera. Smart. You're getting the profit over. No. Show actually made not one, but two of these redstone food trucks on both sides of the shopping district. And I don't know what to say about this. I mean, we made the deal about how I have until the 22nd. I checked the clip. That deal was made on November 23rd. And you know what time I am recording this? December 6th. It's been like 2 weeks. And he couldn't wait for like a month. Like, he's the one that's been fighting me to sell redstone, but he keeps doing this. And I can't sell redstone because his business partner for the concrete shop, SNO, Show and Locky, stole all of the redstone that I need to make the farm and that I could use to sell. He even touched the farm. So I don't know what Show and Locky are actually doing. One thing, Locky stole my redstone and then made me and Grim go on a whole riddle thing. And then when I get my redstone back, Show goes ahead and does this. After we made a deal, like 2 weeks later, made the deal and did this. Two of them. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure like if I was led into a false sense of security or anything, but I think the best plan is to like lean into them thinking I fall into a false sense of security by just making a shop. Honestly, if I could aggravate them even more, well, aggravate the fact that there's no redstone being sold and the farm's not being worked on. But we'll see. And because it takes a lot of brain power, I want to make a shop that's simple, that is small, that you can just like relax and breathe, you know? Well, I just want to relax and breathe, honestly. And that shop will be the mushroom shop. And that's because you cannot find mushrooms anywhere on this server. Nowhere at all can you find mushrooms to tear down. So I decided to be nice and make a mushroom shop so people can go ahead, come over here, buy mushrooms, don't have to go searching far away to get them. So this is also like a good way for me to just kind of relax a little, chill, and make something small and nice that blends in with, well, what's happening here and the moss shop right here. So with that said, let's go straight into the time lapse. Let's go. And after that time lapse, we are done with the mushroom shop. And this is actually the most easiest build I think I've ever done. And it looks fantastic, it looks amazing, and it might look familiar to you. And that's for the people that have played some Mario video games, because this is the Toad's house in a bunch of Mario games. It's hard to remember which ones exactly, but I'm pretty sure you could find these mushroom houses in all of the shops. And then right here, you can also see this is the mushroom from Mario as well. This is a giant mushroom that someone turned to a house. I got this idea after searching up the house, and I saw that there was a cake with this on here. I wish I remembered like where I found the picture. I know if you type in like Toad's mushroom house, this will kind of pop up, a cake item where it has the mushroom face and then the house next to it. I don't know, I thought it was super cool, so I made it. And I also think it's funny that it's looking straight at like, well, not really straight at, but close to looking at the old man Locky over there. And when you go inside, it's exactly like the Mario games from back then. I mean, I think they might have them still now, but back then, like the in the Sprite video games, you would go into the shop, there'll be a toad that says choose your prize, and it's a nice, with all this blue, and you have 3 chests where you can choose a prize from. I might be a little bit of a nerd, but that's fine. And right now we are selling all brown, brown mushrooms, 1 for 32. Mushroom stems, 1 for 32. And red mushrooms, 1 for 32. I don't know if this will get a lot of traction. I mean, it should. I mean, this is the only place to get mushrooms, as I said earlier. But just in case, I need to go hunting for it. But I think I also might sell some shroom lights around here, just for, just to finish like the whole mushroom collection. So yeah, I really hope this mushroom shop gets some business. If anything, it's nice to have like a shop and a build over here to kind of fill in the dead space. And also, I think this is like a good like kind of feel, like a nature feel, going from a nice garden with a kiln, I think I said that right, straight into a mushroom hill. I thought about this, but I'm not sure. I think I might wait a little bit to see if there are more shops back here and see what happens. But one idea I had was to actually connect the road into this and have this be a part of the road, just going around the mushroom onto the main road back here. I thought that, I still think that might be a good idea. But if I need to see first if any shops pop up here. I don't want to like stop. I don't want to like really dictate where the shops are actually gonna go. If someone has an idea for a big shop, then there you go. You have a big plot of land. So with our redstone back home, our farm working once again to get us more redstone, and a new shop in the shopping district, we can call this the end of the episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a pretty weird one for me because I never had to do riddles before, and I hope it's not that long of an episode. But if it is, then I really hope you guys enjoyed the riddles. I know me and Grim sounded tired at some times, but that's because of, scheduling and times and, all that real life fun stuff. You all understand, right? Yeah, you do. But anyways, I am very excited for our next episode because I am going to get started on getting all of these redstone products and items automated. My only hope is that with all this redstone stuff and the fact that I'm going to be using a minecart system to grab all these ingredients and put them in each individual machine, I just hope I don't crash, and I hope I don't crash the server as well. But we'll wait and see. If it's too big of a farm, then, or too much for the server, then, well, we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, make sure to like and subscribe for this episode and video, and stick around for the post-credits scene. There could be something there that you might enjoy, maybe some more to a story, or maybe it's just something for fun that I just put in a post-credits scene. Who knows? I don't know what I do for post-credit scenes. Anyways, have a wonderful holiday, guys. Enjoy your day, and take care of each other. Alright? I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. I can't believe I have to fix this for him. I mean, do I really have to? Lockie, you see this? This is the light switch. You do this. See? Was it that hard to flip a switch? I mean, come on, man. You stole my redstone even though you could just flip a switch. I didn't even do this. It was the mean one that did this. I mean, come on. We're two different